are not allowed to buy anything for yourself from this day forward.
Do you even vape, bro? Yeah, now I got to fix the window. Hold on, guys.
But you know what? I can go off. I mean, I can't stay that long.
Yeah, I gotta go too. So don't fix the window.
Okay.
Don't fix the window. I'll just turn off my video and we'll stay here for a couple minutes.
There you go. Yeah, if you just, there we go. That fixes everything. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just disappeared. Wow. Okay. She's like, I want to play with the green screen, but I want to make myself invisible
didn't
too.
touch anything, so
I didn't touch anything. Right.
I just slowly disappeared. All
There
I
you
did
go.
was pull the sweater off the back of the chair.
And the truth
Apparently,
is,
if I changed the white
Munchkin's
balance
an
too much, I
alien,
just
so she has a lot of
vampire.
green in her,
completely.
and she
Oh,
just
is
fades
that
into, yeah, and she fades into
Yeah.
the green
Okay.
screen.
Yeah, apparently, I am the same color as the green screen. Either related to Oscar the Grouch or Kermit, one or the other.
Yeah, I got one of those, hey, this is what's coming in the mail today. And remember that court case I had a while back where I moved out of my old house and they sued me
Tried to
and
sue
they
you
got
for-
yeah, they pretty much they got $8,000, right? Well, I was supposed to get another letter today where the case has been reopened. And I'm like, how? That's like a murder trial, and then they find the guy guilty, and then I know, right? And they're like, let's reopen the case, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, because when I looked it up online, all it says is status reopened, and then it says status hearing or something. The status is you still have a judgment. Good for you. I don't know. I'm going to try to call Monday. The last time I called, the clerk that answered was actually really nice. So I'm going to call and say, can you tell me what the hell that is? What is that about?
There's an echo?
Yeah, the echo, I think, is coming from Peaches.
No, it's not.
Well,
Peaches like, fuck you. It ain't me. Maybe it's you, dear.
How's it
I
me?
look all ghostly because my white balance is off. But if I correct it to where I don't look like I'm freaking blue, then I disappear. Apparently, I have to be blue to show up.
Whoever's show has volume coming out of their speakers, that's where it's coming
I do not have volume coming out of my speakers.
Well, he says echo's gone now.
Yeah, so we're all good.
Okay.
Are you cold, dear? Or are you wearing a robe? What are you doing down there?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I had this on because I went outside to check the mail.
Oh, okay.
At almost 8 o'clock at night, and we still have no mail. I guess they just said, "Screw y'all, you're not getting mail today," so we didn't get anything.
That was the wrong music for you to take your coat off to. That should have been like, I don't know, not that.
I'm not
music.
trying to do no sexy show. Oh, there's Mick. There's my live light. I put it down here because anywhere else it's so bright that you can't even see it.
It's behind your cup.
I forgot to. I forgot to turn it on last week, and there's live. It's red and blue, which it might show up a little bit. It might show up. I like it. Yeah,
show them my basket. Show them my gift because my agents love me. To prove that I am not a horrible, hateful person. People buy me presents.
I showed Jim, but I haven't.
Is that what it takes to get the proof? Okay.
Yes, it does.
This is Munchkin's gift basket that she got from one of her agents, which is.
She said she likes liquor, so they gave her liquor.
Well, I got a message that said, "Do you like vodka? I got something for you," and that's what that is. So.
Wow, that is insane.
And then I had another agent that just randomly stopped by. Okay, he came in. He was, "Hi, the liquor fairy's here," and handed me a bottle of fighting cock. And I was like, "Well, thank you. What's this for?" He's like, "I told you the liquor fairy just wanted to stop by." And then he left. He didn't want anything. He didn't have a new contract, didn't want to talk it, just stopped by, dropped off a bottle of bourbon and left. So I don't know what that says that my agents think about me, but I'm okay with it.
Right.
My boss was there. He was in the conference room. He's like, "What George stopped by?" And I was like, brought me a bottle of liquor. He's like, what? Yeah, he just liquor fairy. He just shook his head.
Addie-
I'm like,
Liquor
well, someone's
fairy
got to
is our
step it
heard
up
this
since
early
you're not
before.
bringing it anymore. Hey, Addie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Addie,
Never see the beginning of the show.
I didn't tell y'all, but I got a K-Fund from Addie Tooney, which Addie Tooney's a great guy.
K-Fund?
Really, yeah, K-Fund.
Yes.
You know,
Welcome to the 2013. Like, really?
you know what?
It's
I
Addie
like
Tooney K Fun.
I like old school stuff though, and
Hey,
Yeah,
Roger.
because it's made well.
this is a really old one with some kind of, I don't even know, oak-hide finish on there.
Hi, Iris.
That dear, can you not read handwriting? That said oxide finish.
That's oxide. Well, I guess
It's
I can't-
oxidated. Yes. Mhm.
I can't read. I will show you, and you tell
I
me.
can't read.
Can you read
can't
oxide
spell
out of
either.
that? It looks like.
Dava, I read it as oxide. Yes.
Anyways.
I could see where the confusion came.
Right, Dolores.
Okay, well there you go. As long as I get a little credit.
Okie day. It's got an
But-
okie day.
It's
Okie
it's
day.
old,
Sheen.
so it's mouth to lung, right? And it's also bottom fill, which we haven't seen in I don't know how long.
Oh,
It
wow.
works perfect for the cinnamon juice that DeMillan hates that he vapes. So
Yeah,
it works.
well, okay. This is the thing.
ORC.
Did I put that
No, no,
announcement?
no.
Oh, I said that last week. That's right.
This
that
is
Element
not-
is now shipping to Georgia.
This
Awesome.
is not an
Creed.
expensive one, Cloud Jugger. This is Together Best. It's not a real K-Fund, but
That's awesome.
I've
this
been
stuff
vaping
works.
mouth to lung on it, and I filled this thing up how many days ago? A couple days ago, and I still haven't gotten to the part where my juice has gotten below the glass level yet. Because it's mouth to lung, I'm vaping the bejesus out of this thing, and it's just not going down. But I mean, and I'm vaping it.
Aww.
I'm at 30
Did
watts.
Kiki send RS some beard balm? That's so sweet.
Junk, that would be Element Vape.
Yeah,
PG?
Element Vape
And
does.
Junk, you're here. Where is Con? I
Where's
haven't seen
Con?
y'all in so long. I mean,
I,
Facebook, but
Yeah, I checked my old zip code for Georgia. Element Vape does ship there, and I was like, man, but they don't ship here yet, unfortunately. And I kind of need to be
well,
able to
you
get my
need more
stuff.
vape shit. Like we need a hole in the freaking head anyway. So
Yeah, when the vapocalypse happens, we are all coming to Scuba's house.
Right?
I might have something everybody could vape on.
I bet you would.
We're either coming to your house or we're going to Richard Will's
he's
house.
in his
I
own
mean,
little
come on.
world.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm putting money on wheels.
oh look,
Yeah.
now we're triplets because there's mine. There we go. We all got the
Yeah, I was we're
IPV.
not on camera right now, but we're all triplets. Yay!
Yeah.
Dire Thing said you need to watch the intro again, dear.
Scuba needs to watch the intro. What did
Specifically the end.
I miss? Oh, Scuba's not allowed to buy stuff. Yeah,
He's cut off
Yeah.
now until Christmas.
yeah.
Well,
Munchkin.
do you know how hard it is to buy this motherfucker something? Because everything he wants, he buys it as soon as he sees it.
This is the thing.
You know?
I'm used
Except
to.
if you look at his wish list on Amazon, I can buy him a $4,000 TV because the 7 we currently have are not sufficient. Everything in his cart or on his wish list, I can't afford. Everything that is affordable and make a good gift, he already bought. So he is
Okay.
forbidden
Scuba,
from
you
purchasing
gotta come
anything
on now.
from himself.
Scuba,
from
you
a
gotta
certain point forward.
play to your audience, okay? Update your wish list and put the $10 items in there, the $50
I can
items.
afford a
the
little more
$100
than
items.
10
Come on.
bucks, but
I said no. I was like, you
Yeah.
got to put the $10 items in there, the $50 items, the $100 items, because like for instance, your kids might want to get you something, but they probably can't afford something except that's like $10. Okay, so if you need socks or
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
whatever.
Kyle makes more money.
My
I know
son,
Kyle
yeah,
makes more money than I do.
Hey, Simon.
Okay.
Yeah, my son makes damn good money. I was like, man, I need your
Yeah.
paycheck, dude.
He makes more money than me while going to school, and he's working part-time, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
And he gets
He's
paid
gotta
disability
make.
Do.
because when
Well,
he's
I
in-
mean, he gets his money for
Hi.
school, through
Yeah,
the Marines, and he gets
What's wrong with her? You
disability
don't even have a
because of
shirt on.
his heel.
Oh, okay.
Lily, go get dressed, you weirdo. All right.
She's not.
Frankenmeiser, they do that on everything now.
Hi,
I don't
Simon.
have my camera on, but well, I guess I could turn it on real quick just to show you. Look,
Full Moon is your show. Oh, there it is. I see the box. Isn't that a cool box? It looks like a little envelope in the front. I like the way they got
Yeah.
It looks
angles.
like the SX Mini boxes.
Well,
yeah, that's the box. But that's China doing that. Frankenmeiser, everything has that now. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll turn it off now.
All right. What was I about to say? Yeah, I'm really lucky that Addie sent me a K fund. I'm very grateful for it. I really am enjoying this thing. This is like I can vape this to cleanse my palate because cinnamon red hot. Oh, I didn't even mention. Remember the original cinnamon red hot I made would turn real milky? It was a really old flavoring. That company went out of business years ago, but the flavoring was still good, so I used it. The problem is when you use that, it likes to separate really bad.
Yes.
So the new one I made doesn't separate at all. This one actually works really good. And this is 50-50. I made it 50-50 because it's in a K fund, and I bumped it up to 12 milligram also. So.
There's a PG-based cinnamon red hots, and there's an alcohol-based cinnamon red hots. And the alcohol-based one will get cloudy super quick. The PG-based one can still get cloudy, but it's not nearly as bad.
No wonder I like the other one better. It was alcohol-based.
Yep.
Suddenly, everything makes sense.
It's got alcohol in it. Man, I'm all about that. Yeah.
The world makes sense again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're planning a trip down here, you probably should try for December 3rd so you can say goodbye
Thanks,
at
Dolores.
Peach's moving away party.
Yes, huh?
Where are you moving to, Peach? Are you staying in the state?
She's going
No.
to Florida.
She's going to Alabama first.
Yeah,
Alabama.
I'm going to go stay with my mom for a couple of months while we wait for her.
Wait.
Deposit.
If you're going to Florida, are you going anywhere near any beach so we can come
Yes.
visit? And
Yes.
I mean, isn't it every part of Florida technically near the beach?
Well, technically. Yeah.
We're coming to your house, Peach. So
Yes, exactly. I'm going to have a
Hot
room
in
dedicated
Florida.
to guests coming to see me in the summertime.
Hell
We're
yeah.
probably going to end up in Pensacola.
Oh, okay. I've been there.
Woot, woot.
I used to catch crabs in Pensacola when I was little. I don't know what the hell. I was fearless.
You know, they got a medication for that, right?
That was back when you were a whore.
Not
Scuba
those
the
kind of
manhole.
crabs. Not those kind of crabs.
I used to catch crabs in Pensacola. Yeah, that's not something you want to announce to the world.
No,
though.
you
Well,
mean
yeah.
Panama City Beach. That's where you caught the crab.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
yeah, so when I sell the house,
3F? Yes.
the money I'm putting down for the deposit on the new house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to deposit into our joint account.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got to wait 2 months so that when they call for 2 months of bank statements, it's already in her beginning balance and she doesn't have to explain it.
Yeah, that way they don't have to worry about sourcing the funds.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So come February, we'll be looking for a new house.
I mean, technically, if you're going to go on there with it, all you got to do is show them the paperwork from the sale of your house to know where the money came from, and that should be easy.
I'm not.
peasy.
It's just going to be in her name at first.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. Right.
I
Yeah.
guess.
So, yeah,
Full Moon, Go ahead.
go ahead. Oh, I'm anxiously awaiting because then I can go visit my bestie at the beach.
There you go. I mean, what better way to, hell yeah. Full Moon, is your little game show thing happen tomorrow? I'm just saying if y'all want to play some games and stuff. I know he put it on the Scuba's Hangout in the group. So if y'all want to play games and stuff, I think his show is tomorrow. I think it's 8
Hey, Addie,
Eastern.
you want to
Hey,
type that again in English? I don't know what that means.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a
Bye,
happy
Paige.
Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Happy on the
Turkey
10th.
Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Don't eat too much. Well, no, go ahead and eat it all. I don't care.
Yeah. No,
I'm
eat it
gonna
all.
eat
Get
too much.
stuff. Roll out the door.
That's why I
Just
didn't even try and start a
gorge.
diet. I was like, yeah, I can't. There's no
Not
way.
till after Christmas.
Right? Nothing
Well-
counts between now and Christmas.
Nope.
Now
Put
New
the
Year's.
calories up high. They're afraid of heights. They'll jump down. There
Right,
won't be
see,
anything left.
From here to New Year's, nothing counts. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. All right, when is the echo going to stop now?
I don't know. I didn't
I
hear an
still
echo.
hear it.
I don't hear a damn
Wait a minute.
thing.
You know what? Let me check another.
Is it you? It's you. You're echoing.
No,
it's probably playing through.
It's literally turned off. I hear it coming from speakers somewhere. Check. My speakers are not playing.
It's not coming out of my speakers. It's you. Do you have yourself turned up so high that your microphone can hear it?
What's causing it?
So I'm guessing
I
you
hear
have to
echo.
send a direct message to KVTV's Instagram account and donate $5 to get a raffle ticket for a $25 VSO gift card, right? Did I translate that correctly?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was weird.
I think I translated that correctly.
I was showing. Yeah, that's one of my cameras. It's set up outside. It
No,
just
I didn't
points at the
see
front door.
anything.
You should have watched.
I was trying to decipher things.
Oh,
Look,
no
my
deciphering.
my bite is less noticeable. There's still a giant fucking dent in my head.
I
but-
am rocking it, DeMillan. Oh my God! Look at. It has not leaked a single drop. Addie has put an incredible build in here. I didn't even want to take it apart because I was like, I don't want the build getting messed up. So I literally filled it, let it sit till it soaked in, and then started vaping it. I got to find out where this echo's coming from. It's about to drive me up the damn wall.
I don't hear any echo at all, so
I
it's definitely you.
let me turn off the VLC. Oh, that's what did it. Boom.
What was that?
Oh, I know what it is. It was picking up the audio from the outdoor camera. But the echo was so quick. You wouldn't think it. That camera is all the way in the
Is
kitchen.
that how loud you are that the outdoor camera can hear you and is picking up an echo?
Yeah, I'm a little loud.
Yeah.
Okay, well now y'all shouldn't have any more echo. That was my fault. My bad. I thought I turned the volume down on that. Yeah, so the sound was working.
You don't. Volume down is not in your wheelhouse, my dear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, and Addie gave a nice message. I like that.
Yes, except he did not convey the hugs to Munchkin. I had to read that myself today when I got home.
What do you mean I did not convey hugs to Munchkin?
You
There it
did
is.
not convey the hugs to Munchkin.
Hugs to Munchkin. Hugs to Munchkin. Yes, you can hear him outside. Thanks, Addie. Yeah, I didn't know that camera was picking up. I thought it was Peach or Jen, and I was wrong.
We said it was you, ladies, didn't we? We said it's Scuba. And he's like, nah, it's not me. Mm-hmm.
So I saw that Sue Cool, not Susan. Sue Cool did the coil thing with the smart coil and put it in the R, and it worked. So not just me. I'm not the only one that was able to do it. So if Sue Cool can do it, and I can do it,
What are you trying to say about that? If Sue can do it,
no, I'm saying
Sue is a badass.
Well, darn thing, that's exactly what it was. Is I had the RTSP directly on OBS, but I forgot to turn off the sound because I didn't think there would be. I really didn't know I was that loud that camera in the other freaking room would pick me up. I'm just a little.
Did you think I was exaggerating when I said the neighbors can hear you?
I'm just a little loud, apparently.
Just a little bit.
How come I don't see? Does that say? I can't see what it says. Nuba Scuba. I can't see what.
Nuba Scuba. So.
Oh, there it is.
I found out today that in Colonial Williamsburg, now they always decorate for Christmas, and so there's lights up on all the colonial buildings on the cobblestone streets, and they've got candles in the windows and all that shit, right? So they have an ice skating rink in the middle of the main square. and it
Mhm.
just opened tonight. So I have convinced that one to go ice skating with me because I have
Yeah,
never been ice skating.
I think if we do that, we're going to have to get some of it on video because that's going to be absolutely hilarious. I'd rather see Patrick on ice skates, to be honest. But hey,
I don't
Pat.
think, hey Pat, I don't think we're going to get Patrick on ice skates, even though yes, that would be extremely amusing.
Oh, that
but-
would be hilarious. I mean, people would pay to see that.
But then again, I'm gonna try to keep myself alive and keep you from landing on me, because I don't want. It'd be like Wile E. Coyote. There would just be a Shannon-shaped dent in the ice if you landed on me.
Well,
we don't want
I've-
that. So
What? Turn it down. I'm doing.
Yeah,
my
I've never-
show.
I've never
Y'all have
been
all
on
week.
ice skates. So did she tell you to be
Jesus.
quiet?
Listen, she told me to listen to the song, which is some cartoon thing that I don't even know. What was I talking
I've
about?
got strong ankles. I think I can do it. I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah,
on ice
I went-
skates, so.
I went ice
We gonna find
skating
out.
when I was in my teenage years, and I remember it still hurt my ankles because the ice skates
Well,
actually
men have weak ankles.
Well, yeah, that's true because y'all wear high heels and stuff, so you're used to it. But I wasn't, and it still made me a little sore. I mean, the ice skates though have really reinforced heels in the
Glad
back
to
of
hear
them,
that you're
so-
not used to wearing heels.
No,
Because that's not an image I want in my head.
I don't tend to.
You
wear
would make
heels.
a horrible cross dresser. I'm just saying.
Really? You don't think I could pull it off?
We can try.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Now, all right. Hey, y'all put ones in the room if you want me to dress Scuba up like a girl. I could do it.
The only thing that can dress me up like a girl is like Snapchat or something. That would work fine.
I could do it. Even Hunter wants to see you dress up like a girl. See, they want to see you dressed up like a girl.
Jesus.
We could make it happen.
Y'all are so bad.
We could make it happen.
What did I say about the $8,000? I thought it was $15.
Oh, that would be nice.
No, the $8,000 was what my previous landlord sued me for. It was close to $8,000. It was like $7,800 or something like that he sued me for, and won it because I allowed evidence in there that we've never been presented with, which was my fault for letting him do that. But the judge went on his side and gave him $7,800 for
Okay, you have to
damages
admit
to whatever.
that he was owed something because that
Yes,
house
I'm
was
not saying the
necessarily.
house was not clean. I thought
I would've- I
thought
would have
she was
cut
gonna
it in
get-
half. I would have cut it in half because I don't think he should have been awarded anything for the pool because there was nothing wrong with the pool except for the fact that it needed to be cleaned and it
Yeah.
was freaking April. That is not when pools open.
Yeah.
So either you would have had to pay for it to get ready or he would have had to pay for it to get ready. You moved
Fishnets.
out before pool opening time, so it fell on him. That's the only thing I would have disagreed with.
Well,
Other than that, anyway, continue.
I'm not even. Yeah, I was supposed to get the letter today, so I have no idea. Look, everybody wants to see me in a freaking dress or something now.
They
you,
do. They
You
do.
do not know how
But
bad that would look.
I don't know where we'd get heels that would fit you.
Yeah, that would
but-
be hard. I have big feet.
You know what? I'll just call Danielle and I'd be like, Danielle, girl, look, I know you got some big ass feet. I need to borrow
I know you got some big ass feet.
borrow some heels and one of your velour jumpsuits, and then we can go buy a wig and I'll let the girls put makeup on you and we could do it all up. We
You
could get
cannot
you.
let those children put makeup on me. You know what a disaster that
not?
would be. They think that's funny. They love that.
I bet
They're like,
they
yeah,
would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shave my legs. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
No. We're not doing that. I'm like,
That's a little much there.
well,
I can't-
Creed, here's the thing though, is she was not properly served, so she got out of it. The only way for him to go after her for half would be for him to do the same thing the landlord did. As far as I know, she doesn't have any more freaking money than we do.
Right, timekeeper?
So
I'm
it
with
would
you.
just be a principle of the thing, and it's not worth it's not worth the
Scuba
hassle,
with
really.
smoky, sexy eyes.
He could do, look,
a
the
smoky,
Snapchat filter
sexy
that
eye.
turned him into a girl, had the smoky eye and the feathery hair, and it's not worth it, Creed. I mean, it really isn't. She ain't got no money. What good is that going to do? I mean, it's not worth it.
Take her to
Not
court.
to, I mean, yeah.
I've tried to be the better guy in this situation between my ex and myself. I have not tried to do anything like that or push her to go to court where she would have to pay. I mean, it's my youngest son is there and she's taking care of him, and I would feel bad about trying to push any kind of financial situation on top
Well,
of her.
it doesn't do any good
So-
to try to push for money we know she doesn't have.
Right.
So what
I mean,
what
but
good would it
still,
do?
I mean, I'm not like a vindictive asshole. I'm not like, hey, you did this, so now I'm gonna make you have to pay. I just no, I'm not like that. So
Now, if we found out she won the lottery or something, fucking hell yeah. But
if she won
hey,
the lottery,
yeah.
I don't know. Her papa died, and I know for a fact.
No, that's not
probably
how it worked, Pat.
Put her in the will, so she probably got a good chunk of money from that.
Yeah, but didn't a lot of his money go to care for his wife?
Yes, a lot of it did.
So he
lot of
might
it.
not have had anything left.
How old is my youngest? Good question. Let me kind of figure this one out. So Kyle's born in 97 and Caden was 1, I think.
He should be 20.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's right around
He'll be
20.
turning 21 this coming January.
Yeah, in January's his birthday, so yeah. And he's the one, he has diabetes, so he has type 1 diabetes, which means he has to take insulin regardless of what he eats. So, yeah. He's kind of just a free-willed type dude, though, It's so weird. All three of my sons have completely different personalities. They couldn't be farther from each other.
Your oldest one is very much like me. I see my attitude and a lot of the stuff that he
My oldest one
does.
he takes a lot of chances and risk and parties hard, just like I did at his age, which eventually, I mean, I thought after he had a kid, that would change, which he's already had, and that did not change. So sooner or later, he's going to come around. I mean, but right now,
well, I think he has. What was it? 7 months sober, he told us.
Yeah, he's
when we were down there,
really good now.
Not even a drop of alcohol or nothing. Hey, Nate.
Yeah. Nate,
so yeah,
what's
he's
up?
Got it locked down. It really depends, Pat. I mean, they're not divorced yet, but the fact is that she moved out first, and the biggest thing is that the court did not serve her properly. So she was technically not a party to the suit at all. If she was served properly, the judgment would have been against both of them, and it would have been 50-50. But they didn't do it that way. Now, when the divorce paperwork is filed, he can certainly put in there that, hey, this was a joint debt, because of the things that needed to be done in the house. We both lived there together. You were still coming and going as of the day I left and still had belongings in the house. So technically you weren't out 100%. But like I said, what good is that going to do? You can't get blood out of a stone.
Yeah.
Now, it would most certainly screw her if she was trying to refinance her house or something like that. But there is no reason to royally fuck her over when no one's getting any fucking money anyway. You know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point in that? Just to be an asshole? I mean, I'm one of the biggest assholes there is, and there is no point to do that other than just be a dick. And that's not.
Yeah, well,
I'm not going to do that to somebody that's trying to do right for herself. She bought a house by herself. I mean, granted, she had a little help in the background, but she bought herself a house. She's trying to take care of her son, who is still living there.
Go ahead.
And has medical issues. It's not going to, though, Creed. All that's going to, he still has a judgment against him for the same amount. Whether he has a judgment against her for half of it is not going to change a damn thing. So it's not gonna do anything. So, I mean, this is a private creditor. It's not like it's, a credit card bill or something like that. Yes, Dolores, I let him keep the house. I didn't ask for anything. I was certainly entitled to all the equity. Or not all the, well, yeah, probably all the equity, because I'm the one that paid the bills for the entire time we were there. But it's just not worth the hassle. In my case, it wouldn't have come from my ex. It would have come from his parents. And I just, not to mention they would have learned a lot about their son that I still to this day don't feel like I should be the one to tell them. I don't care. I don't care. It sucks, and it would certainly have made my life a lot easier if I would have gotten my equity in the house, but it's just not worth it to me. I'm not that kind of person. Exactly, Wally. Yep. So what you vaping on? We're not that at that point, Slappy. Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, what did she do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
No, what did she do, Lily?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, because she was all
I
over
didn't
by
see
my
her.
desk, hiding up under the desk and stuff. The cats were very hungry. I had to, and even
Oh,
Boots
okay.
meowed at me, like, meow, feed me, Mom. So that's what I did.
Well, thank you for feeding the cats so
Well,
they don't eat the children.
week 4 and you still like your IPV? John Q, that makes me happy to know that you actually have a device now that you like and have not thrown out the window because you got mad at it. I'm glad you like it. Really glad you like it.
She waved. How did I miss that? I didn't. Okay, I didn't see her.
She probably
Apparently
did.
she waved.
Yeah.
Was her body on camera? Because they're both running around shirtless for some reason. Because they're weird.
I don't know why they're shirtless right now. Now, as far as my guar goes, I have the violator on it, but the violator, I know, what was it yesterday or day before? I had this laying on my chest and it poured juice all over my chest. So building with
he smelled fantastic.
Building with the violator is such a pain in the ass because it'll vape fine, but if you tilt it on its side, it just pours juice all over the place. You
Creed
don't
wants
have
to
that.
ask you what Addy he's using.
What Addy? Who's using?
Creed says, Scuba, ask me what Addy I'm using that I just got.
I got a couple days ago. You got not that one.
No, I don't need a rebuild.
Wait, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
He did that for me the other day.
You got the damn it. What's the new one that QP makes? It's not the Refugee. It's not the Violator. I just built the daggum thing.
The juicy box, the clear one.
No.
No, I'm talking to John Q. We're having two different conversations.
I'm gonna guess this, but I could be
one.
wrong. Let me see if I can find the name of it. So, because I can't. Oh, the Lethal. Do you have the Lethal? RTA? Yeah, thanks, Pat. That was what I was trying to think of, was the Lethal. I couldn't think of the name of it. Do you have the Fat Rabbit? I do have the Fat Rabbit King Cobra. I saw you posted that earlier. I'm sorry I didn't get around to answering it yet, but I just bought one, and flavor is awesome, but I hate the way you get the build deck. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt as far as the build deck goes, but it does have excellent flavor, so it's kind of a trade-off on that one. As far as RTAs go, you know, there's a lot of them out there. I really enjoy Top Airflow just because of no leaks. I mean, you gotta give it up for the no leak stuff. The Juggernaut V2, which Munchkin's vaping now, that Demon
I
Hunter
love
sent.
it.
She
I love
vapes
it.
that
It is
thing every
awesome.
day. So any of those top airflow, now there was some top
You ain't missing a
airflows
whole lot, Junk.
back in the day that didn't really have that good a flavor. The new ones that have been coming out are freaking awesome. So you think the fatality's too airy?
Now, see, I didn't think so until I went to the intake dual and now to this one. If you go back to the fatality, there's way too much airflow, and I don't get the heat that I want.
What's up, Slappy? How you doing? No one will ship to me. I haven't had a new mod since 2018. Holy crap, Junk! Dadgum, old school
Well,
it is.
what has really come out since 2018 that's been
A lot has come out.
magnitudes better than what was out in 2018? What Junk? What are you vaping on? What
Number
mod are
one,
you
in
using?
2018, we weren't really. I don't even think we had 21700 batteries at all.
The TV is too loud. I can hear it.
Can y'all turn the
Wait,
TV down? They can
unless
hear it.
that's me.
Please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, as far as back in 2018, the newer stuff that we're getting now, the mods that have 21700s, dual 21700s, the battery life is outstanding on those. So the Guar, the Evdillo, or Evil Dildo, however you want to call it, either one of those two are great. Now, if you want something that's heavier and feels like it's,
I didn't say they weren't great, but they're not magnitudes better of what that was. She got an IPV.
a Kanger sub tank. Junk, that ain't even 2018. You got to go even further back. That Kanger sub tank?
She did say she hasn't gotten a new mod. She didn't say anything about what was on it.
Wow.
Now, Junk, I know you can get fucking Brimless to bring you some shit.
Holy moly.
If you want to come up here and go fishing at our house, you need to bring me some new vape shit. You know he's got the hookup. He can do that.
A freaking Kanger sub tank. I can't even. I have one of those buried somewhere, probably out.
But
in
if
the
that
garage.
works for her, what's the problem?
Hey, I'm not. No. You got me all wrong. I never condemn anybody for what they're vaping on. If it keeps you off smoking cigarettes, by God, use that. If it makes you happy, freaking go for it. I'm just saying.
I will peer
that's
pressure
old.
him, Junk. I'll be like, Brimless, you need to bring Junk some new shit. He's too busy sitting on his damn front porch to go visit anybody. I'm trying to get him here to come visit us in Virginia.
And there's a lot of sub tanks I like out there, Dolores, and I agree with you there. The only thing I have against sub tanks is it requires a coil. Not all of them. Some of them are dual, which I really appreciate that. The ones that you can take a stock coil out of and then throw a rebuildable deck in there, like the old smock baby beast and all that stuff, where you could either run a stock coil or a rebuildable deck. I like having that option there. The ones that strictly take stock coils, what happens when they stop making those coils? What are you going to do?
Has that happened yet?
It's going, I guarantee it's going to. They're not going to make the same thing.
But when you're thinking about China, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Almost all of their shit is interchangeable. That's like the guy at the vape shop that told me with cargo tanks, they're going to stop making those, right? I was like, has anybody fucking told China? Because I don't think they're going to stop making cardos. They're going to be harder to find in a local shop, but China ain't going to stop making them. So as long as people are still buying them, but why are they going to reinvent the wheel? They can make 10 new tanks that all use the same freaking coils. People are going to buy them, and they don't have to put as much money into it as if they can use the same shit.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I'm pretty
sure. I don't know. And I know a lot of people don't like dealing with the hassle of building RTAs or RDAs, whatever. I completely get that. And they want hey, I want something I can plug and play, good to go. And there's a lot more of that now than when I first started vaping. There was not a lot of options back then at all. It was actually sad. I don't even know how I got off smoking. And I'm not one of those guys that did the dual use thing and then switch. Literally, I started vaping. Once I found something I liked, that was it. I never had another cigarette. I just got lucky. That may not be your case. I completely understand. There's people that still in the community now. I think RS is one of them. Not to point him out, but the dual
Not to
use.
point fingers, but RS.
But RS, yeah, it's still dual use, and I'm not going to look down on anybody for doing that. The good thing is that they have drastically reduced the amount of cigarettes that they smoke, not vape. The amount of cigarettes they vape, no, that don't work. The amount of cigarettes they smoked. What was the addy? You could use a stock coil. Then there was a piece of deck you screw into the base and have an RTA. Anyone remember the name? Well, there's a bunch of them, Pat. So that's going to be hard to. The Baby Beast was one of them. There you go. Oh, I didn't know RS was watching. You sneaky son of a gun.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of sub tanks that are like that you can throw. Even this thing takes regular stock coils, but it also has a rebuildable deck that you can throw in there and build your own coils. I like that option a lot. I think most of the newer stuff that we get in the future should have an option for people that like to build. Most of the vape shops that you go to now are strictly pod systems or sub tank type tanks, if they even have any tanks. A lot of the shops that we have around here, they don't sell a lot of rebuildable stuff, so they don't stock them. And if they don't stock them, I can't buy them. So but I completely understand their stance on it, because their customer base is buying stuff that's plug and play. Plug and play is what sells right now. Anybody that's trying to quit smoking, they want something really easy. They can throw in there, boom, boom, they're done. That's what they want. They're not going to go through the whole hassle of trying to learn how to build. It just ain't going to happen. So I think that it's great that people can get stuff like that and still get off cigarettes, but this nicotine stuff that they're throwing against us, if that happens, we're so screwed. We are so screwed. If the nicotine goes up like $5 billion for a 1 liter bottle, there's no way. And I've told people way in the past, before this hit, to stock up on nicotine, and now it's coming to fruition, and it's terrible to see. And over in the UK, you can only get 72 milligrams is the highest you can get. So depending on the nicotine that you buy, you can buy various levels of milligram of nicotine. If the lower the level you get, so say you can only get 72 milligrams, it's going to take more nicotine per whatever size bottle than it would for a higher level nicotine. Now, I don't recommend anybody that's doing DIY to go above 100 milligram, but there is higher than 100 milligram. But I recommend that that should be somebody that actually makes e-juice, a manufacturer that has a machine that can properly dispense the amount of nicotine needed for that size bottle, because it's literally minuscule when you get up to really high milligram levels. And not to mention, the fumes from that stuff is toxic. You don't want to be breathing that in. So 100 milligrams, the highest I'm willing to safely DIY with. Anything more than that's too much. Don't I have the Cyborg? I do have a Cyborg right here, Sue. Really like the Cyborg. Matter Matter of fact, the Cyborg is, I think I have an intake dual on top of there right now. It's out of juice right now, but yep, this is the intake dual on top of it right now. Mike Vates knocked it out of the park with this. With all the intakes, really, they're all excellent addies. I got no problem with them. I'm not a big fan of these battery doors. Never have been.
And full moon.
That Abyss, not the Abyss. What is it? This one? No. I got the Lost Vape mod that I got that the battery door is bad on. I haven't even used it anymore just because of that battery door being a real pain in the ass. I hate that thing. I don't even know where I put it. I don't see it. I'm looking all around. The Tinker 2.
So, wait,
there it
hold
is.
on.
There it is. This
So Carolina Extract, Nick Base, Nick Vape, and Wizard Labs will still sell you nicotine if you email them.
If you email them,
Should
really?
I have said that out loud?
Because when I was looking
Never
at
mind.
it was
I was
kind of like,
incorrect.
oh,
Look at
what
that.
what was incorrect? What happened? Well,
These are my actual eyebrows. Fuck off, John Q. All right.
yeah,
Nothing. Never mind.
I don't like the.
I'm just thinking I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
Well, what was it? Junk. The screw-in door on the bottom of at least the Cyborg doesn't seem to be that bad. Let me see if I can go. I haven't even tried the build cam tonight, so we're going to see how this works out. Oh, I forgot to start. Let me start the app, otherwise that won't work. All right, it's a booting up now. And it's not showing for some reason. Why?
John said it's dark in here.
There we go.
Yes, it is.
I think I got it now. All right. So yeah, this battery door here.
He's a newbie. Sorry, he's never done this before.
Yeah, a couple times. This one, actually, I haven't had any problems with the battery door, except that, I don't really have fingernails. So getting this thing open is a royal pain in my ass.
Sharpie my eyebrows.
I mean, you got to have something that can get up under this thing and lift it up high enough to where you can grab a hold of this door.
Well, if you didn't gnaw your fingernails down to your
I don't like
knuckles,
having fingernails.
then it wouldn't be an issue.
The good thing is this can take a 21700, it can take 18650, it can take a 2700. Really nice mod. They got different flavors. Yeah, this is the fishbone one.
He's got so many knives and pointy things.
Buy that boy a pocket knife. I got one. I just don't have it handy right now. But this door, as long as you don't, I can't stress this enough. Never over tighten these doors when they're tight. Or at least when it goes up to snug, just stop right there. Never try to over tighten this thing. The screen actually turns on before you even get close to tightening this. So you're in good shape if you just stop right there and just, go, okay, well, I'm good. Because trying to go any further than that is going to strip the threading on that door because they make the threading so freaking thin that it strips like that. I mean, it's done. Which is what happened with my Ursa. Yeah, this thing. So this one, I have to put aluminum foil in the bottom to keep the battery door closed. Otherwise,
hiccups.
Yeah, I got the
drink more peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I have not watched Basardo's newest video, King Cobra, so maybe I need to do that. What mod is that? Oh Lord. I think you're talking about the Cyborg, Pat. This is another Lost Vape mod. This is called the Lost Vape Cyborg. This is a 100-watt mod. If you have a 21700 in there, I think it only does 80 watts on 18650. Nice mod. It has a decent size 510 at the top, so most of your stuff. I know at least 28 millimeter will not overhang. I think it can go up to 30, but anything higher than that would definitely overhang. So I wouldn't go past that. Yeah, as far as new stuff goes, I've been looking, but I can't freaking order anything because it won't ship to me. What am I supposed to do? It's
Sue
like,
just ordered one.
you'll like it, Sue. I kind of like that mod. I don't even know if I have a 21700. I do. Look at there.
See, you know what's cool, y'all? I'm immune to the whole scuba makes me buy shit because I'll just wait a week until he doesn't mess with it anymore, and then I'll just go steal it off his desk.
You steal my stuff? Why would you steal my stuff?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No stealing my
yeah.
stuff.
I mean,
She
yeah,
does.
you
She did.
just-
Wait, she's got a mod that I own upstairs right now. Just because, she can steal it, so she took it upstairs.
It's currently in my hand. I'm vaping it right
So,
here.
yeah, as you're screwing this down, look, the battery's already on, and it's not even close to being down tight yet. That's why I'm saying you don't need to over-tighten this. It's already making connection. I just want to get it, to where this is flush, and I don't even try to over-tighten it. As soon as it starts to snug up, I just stop right there. And I don't want to vape this right now because it's there's no juice in there. Decent screen on here also. I like this mod. I'm gonna put, I think, what juice was
Lurden
in
wants
here.
to know if you've seen the new Lost Vape Quest Squonk mod.
Don't tell me they got one of those
John
now.
Q, shut up. Yeah, I don't like those battery doors either.
Yeah, DeMillan, I'm with you.
Right, yeah, dire thing, yeah, pretty much.
Hate those
Okay.
battery doors. Hate those battery doors.
I mean, technically, what he should have said was she's got a mod that I own in her hand right now, and I may or may not have influenced his decision into getting this particular one because reasons. But it was left abandoned. Who am I to not use a mod that's been left abandoned? I gotta have something while
It was not
abandoned.
abandoned. It was not abandoned. Okay,
abandoned.
so DeMillan, yeah, you'll be proud that this cinnamon red hot does not separate or look like that other cinnamon red hot that
She
I
still
had.
don't want you vaping it.
I know, but it's good, man. It's one of the few flavors that you can vape, no matter how sucky the tank is. It's still really good on flavor. It just you always get the cinnamon red hot flavor, and I threw it in the K Fun because mouth to
DeMillan,
lung.
you don't care for bungholes. DeMillan doesn't like rubber bungholes.
Okay, I can get behind that. So, okay, I have this in normal mode. It's a 0.24 at 60 watts on the intake dual. And hopefully it vapes okay because I haven't vaped it for a while because I let it run out of juice. But that is weird. That tastes like lemon. I didn't put lemon anything in here.
See, cinnamon red hots are bad, bad, bad. Lemon.
Yes, it tastes like lemon custard. And I just put my good blueberry slushy, the last little bit of juice I got, into this thing, and then it tastes like crap. I'm going to have to re-wick
Well,
it.
what did you have in it before?
I thought this was what was in it, but it's not tasting right.
Okay, well, eventually the lemon will come. I mean, it'll be fine.
Wait.
Suck it up, cupcake.
All you got to do is give it a
Alright.
jump start. Anytime y'all get a tank like this and it's a little bit dry or something, you can give it a jump start by dropping a little juice down the center and hitting that coil.
Mm-hmm.
And that just kicks everything off. Let's try that. Now it should vape good. At least twice.
Now it's gonna be gurgly. You're gonna have hot juice hitting you in the back of the throat.
A little bit, but not much.
A little bit.
Cinnamon anything sucks. I guess, when I first started vaping,
I'm
I got
kind
on
of partial to cinnamon rolls.
I got on a really hard cinnamon red hots kick for about 6 months. And I got completely burned out on it. I could not vape it anymore. It was just, it got to the point where I was like, there's no way I can't do this.
You know which one that I really liked as far as cinnamon, aside from the
What about it?
Mad
Oh, that's your
Mistress
background?
or
Cool.
whatever. It was a raspberry cinnamon red hot called Dragon's Breath.
Really?
Nickwood. Y'all remember Nickwood? They had a cinnamon It was a cinnamon menthol, and I don't know why, but I smoke Newports, so that cinnamon menthol just reminded me of that. And when I was really craving
Yep, it's a little gurgly
something
junkie.
different to get that throat hit, that worked really good. Wasn't that cute? Is that your school laptop?
She's damn. She got up there
Cool.
fast. That juice tastes delicious. I wish I could make this one. We get Addie and Wendy and DeMillan to start working on this juice right here.
Don't even ask, Junk. Just be like, look, something's
Cloud
gonna show up at
Chucker,
your house. but I
most
need you to bring that to me.
definitely, I will never.
It'll just give
not
him an
vape.
excuse to come up there and go fishing.
I ran out of Nilla nuts, Cloud Chucker, and I just haven't made any more. But honestly, I'm at the point now. I literally have. I don't know if you can see, but there's literally
Scuba
that,
has no more nuts.
that much left of this banana cinnamon churro, and after that, it's back to the nuts.
I've got
'Cause-
Scuba's nuts right here in this bottle.
Look how much. Look, you're like
What?
literally almost out of nuts.
Yeah, I am almost out of nuts. But I've got more in this little bottle right here. These are my work, just Scuba's nuts that I take to work.
Oh, you got some Scuba's nuts you take to work.
No, that's why you need to tell him before it gets there.
That just goes
Hey, I
to show
had
you
something
guys.
shipped there. I need you to bring it to me.
She never leaves my nuts at home. I'm just saying.
I don't. I take that. I put them in my purse and take them with me in the morning.
There you go.
You
Taking-
don't need them for anything.
Taking.
Yes, they have, and luckily the smallest one can't move around yet. But
You know, between Addie and Wendy and DeMillan, they have made so many freaking flavors now. I should just go on eLiquid Recipes and look up Wendy and find
yeah,
all
but
the
they're
rest.
all fruity stuff.
Well, number one, you know that there's no cinnamon in there because Wendy's allergic to cinnamon. So there's none of that in
I
there.
like cinnamon. Lots of bakery vapes have cinnamon. I don't like
Yeah.
fruit. I like bakery.
So it's kind of like, you know, well, I don't always like the same type of vape. I like switching it up every once in a while. You get
I don't
burned out
vape
if you
fruit.
vape the same thing all the time. Now, but vanilla nuts is something I can vape and enjoy every day, all day. You know, a lot of people have a hard time finding an all-day vape. That one for me is definitely an all-day vape. I can vape
Well,
that.
why is he
anytime.
afraid to visit since you broke your leg? Did he break your leg? How did you break your leg? Is he at fault? Shall I get him? Because Brimless is a horrible influence.
Tell us what
He's
you
just
want.
Bad.
Addie, I'd tell you what I want, and I found a clone of it.
Fruity
Because
stuff is not delicious, King.
they
Coke.
don't make it anymore. Just because I had it's a really. All right, let me break it down for you, Addie.
Oh, okay.
You know what juice I'm talking about. Rip Trippers used to make a juice called Dorky Stud. Okay, it's a sweet tobacco juice. That was like a fallback on juice for me, and they don't sell it anymore because they don't have a distributor for it. They won't give out the recipe, so I'm kind of like, I found one clone. Well, first I found a second clone, which I tried it, and it was trash. It wasn't even close. There's a new clone that I found online of Dorky Stud.
I
I
thought
have
that
not
was
tried to make
Afghanistan
it yet.
Pat, but he was not. He
Yeah.
never went over there.
Jamilin, you say tobacco ooh, but it's kind of like, I can't explain it. It's a
See,
really
I never
sweet-
thought like the RY4s or anything like that tasted like. I never had a tobacco that tasted like that when I smoked. So to me, the RY4s or something like Dorky Stud,
It's not an
I didn't.
RY4.
I didn't.
Timekeeper.
But it's close to it. When you think of tobacco vapes, right? Okay. So I don't know if y'all have ever tried pipe sauce. That is tobacco. That tastes like straight up fucking ashtray. The Dorky Stud and the RY4s. I never had a cigarette that tasted even remotely close to any of those. So I don't associate any of those with tobacco. I think I like an RY4. One of the first vapes that I had was a cherry tobacco that didn't taste anything like tobacco to me. Shit, if tobacco actually tasted like that, I probably would have never quit smoking. But
Let me see.
I
where it's
don't
been
get
put and
tobacco out of
everything.
any of them.
Sure. So, okay, let me look at my bookmarks. I have a bookmark of it. So
They
let's
tasted
go
like
find
ginger
it.
ale. There was do y'all remember shit? I can't remember that. It
Once
started with a V, a vape
there it is.
online vape shop. They had was Jay's Tears. It was a dragon fruit that was really good. Virtue vapes. No,
Here's the clone of the recipe that I have there, Addie. You're welcome to look it up. I don't know if it's going to be close. It has Turkish tobacco, Madagascar bourbon vanilla, Bavarian
didn't taste
cream,
anything like what you had me taste.
dulce de leche,
Yeah.
red oak.
But this vanilla custard tasted
and
like
ethyl
watermelon
maltol.
to me. No matter how many times I vaped it or let it steep, it tasted like melon, and it was
What was melon?
bizarre. There was I can't remember the name of the online shop, but one of the juices they called, no, not Vixen. He was big on Mod Envy, but he had a Jay's Tears, which was one of the flavors that the proceeds
smug
went.
juice or whatever.
Not Smug, no. Started
Oh.
with a V, but one of the vanilla custards that he had tasted like melon to me. I don't know why. It smelled like vanilla, but it tasted like melon, and I fucking hate melon. I cannot remember the name of it though, but it was like not Virtue Vapes, something I can't. The guy showed up on Facebook the other day. Somebody had tagged him in something, or he posted. I cannot remember, but he was one of the popular juice makers several years ago.
If that Dorky Stud is good, it would be. I don't know how good the clone would be, and you can't get the original anymore. So I know what the original tastes like because I still have glass bottles that it came in, but you can't buy it. And if I could find something close to that, that would be freaking awesome. I love you vape it. And then it literally, after you exhale, it leaves a really sweet taste on your lips. I love that, man.
I think it was Venerable Vapings. Was a guy named Al or something?
Oh,
I
remember him.
Venerable.
Yeah, Venerable
okay, so
Vaping.
yeah. Their vanilla custard smelled fantastic, but it tasted like watermelon to me.
Table Dancer.
Bizarre.
Yeah, I remember Table Dancer.
Oh.
Was that Pinup Vapors or something like that?
No, Table Dancer was Insane e-liquid.
Insane?
Table Dancer, yes, Insane. Table Dancer. And they had Stripper Cake. Table Dancer was the best though, because that was the caramel one. Stripper Cake was the white cake with berries. Yeah.
There was one that had like
e-liquid.
a picture of a girl on it, and there's a recipe that is like identical to it.
I think that's Pinup Vapes.
Yeah, it was Pinup Vapes. And well, I don't know what the juice was, but the clone of it is identical to it. It uses a hell of a lot of sweetener. When I saw it, I was like,
sweet
damn, it's like 15% sweetener or something. It was ridiculous. And it's basically tropical, was it? Forest mix and sweetener. Those two flavors, and that's it. And it's exactly the same as the one they sell in the store. I couldn't tell the difference. I was vaping it going, damn. Yeah, Betty
was the name of it.
Yeah.
Pinup Vapes.
Yeah, there was no difference. Flavor has
never tried that
sweet and smoky tobacco flavor. So that a bit of vanilla cream, bourbon, and very. That sounds really close there, Addie. And you know, it's so weird because I'm not a big
Donut
tobacco vapor. I really don't like it. But that one flavor tobacco I liked. And it's kind
because
of
it didn't
something.
taste anything like tobacco. Yeah,
No,
it's
it
Betty
didn't.
DeMille.
It was, but it wasn't at the same time. That's why I liked it so much. I don't want
Well,
something
most of the
that's going to give
tobacco
me.
vapes that we vape are pipe tobaccos, not cigarette tobacco.
Right. So, you know, it was kind of like, oh man, I like this. And it's something that I could vape. And I was using that on a dripper and it was
Did you eat all the
fantastic.
cheese balls?
They're gone. Yes.
What am I going to do with you?
Buy more cheese balls.
Well, we're going to the store tomorrow because we have to come up with a list for Turkey Day. We got to go to the store.
Well, you should be making that list
They did.
already. You should have.
Oh, I was trying to do that at work today, but people kept interrupting me with, work and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I screwed up at work today. I screwed up trying to text somebody something. I was like, "Hey, go buy
spelled
this."
their name as Christopher instead of Christopher.
Yeah, I hit.
Christopher.
I hit the letter O instead of I, which are right next to each other. I mistyped one key, and the dude
he's
jumped my
distraught.
butt for it. Well,
No, okay, no. The loan officer emailed back. Now, I didn't tell you, but he emailed me later. It was like, nah, it's just a typo. He was just giving you a bunch of shit. That loan officer is one of my favorites. He's fine. He asks me for favors all the time. He was giving you shit. Jeff is the one that was like, well, if we're going to misspell something, could we at least try to get their name right?
Becca, I ate all the cheesy poofs.
Dear.
She let him sit there too long.
Yes, he ate all the cheesy poofs. All of them. It was a giant bucket full of cheesy poofs, and he ate them all.
I like cheesy poofs. You know I like the cheesy poofs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if they're sitting there and you're not eating them, I'm like, okay, I was hungry.
I was eating them. I'm just not going to devour a 5-gallon jug of cheesy poofs in one night.
It was not one night. It took several nights. Why did she look at the camera when she reached over?
Because she's
pecan caramel apple RY4.
That sounds good.
See, you like that? I don't know if I'd like that. It depends on the way the pecan tastes in it. Caramel and apple, I could go for that. I don't know about a lot of the RY4s I've tried. I don't get into them, man. I've tried a bunch of RY4s and I've never liked them. I think it's like
not in that one, John Q.
I'm comparing it. Oh, you have a shirt on. Thank you for putting a shirt on. Your arms are cold, even though your shirt don't fit. But yeah. Yeah, hey, we may come up with a whole Addie and DeMillan and Wendy could put something together and make a freaking delicious sweet tobacco that I would absolutely love. I guarantee it. They are like flavor masters.
But have any of them had Dorky Stud? Because how are they going to know how close it tastes if they've never had it?
That's a problem. And I can't go,
you need to put all them clothes back in that
I wish I could
basket
say, hey, I'll send y'all some Dorky Stud, but you can't buy it anywhere. It's I mean, all I got is a bottle. I tried to save just a little bit, but I couldn't resist. I ended up vaping it all and it's gone. And I've emailed the company and they were like, we're trying to find another distributor, blah, blah, blah. And Vape Trick's the only company that sells it. But, oh, Dolores found a link for recipes. I must look. There it goes. I was wondering when it was going to show up. Oh, Addie Tooney. Oh, there's Addie Tooney's recipes. Good Lord. Look at this list, man.
That was Lillian, John Q. The monster.
Quickberry custard. I would be interested trying any of these. It's a shame that only a couple of people have went in and reviewed this. It's like 1 review, 2 review. All of them are 1 review.
Trust me, nobody wants to sniff Lily.
Addie Tooney's birthday mix, which Jay Jerry reviewed. That's got wild blueberry, Greek yogurt, raspberry, strawberry ripened, sweet strawberry, and vanilla bean ice cream, which, you know, I'm partial to vanilla
See, that'd
bean
be
ice
great
cream.
if you throw some fucking granola in there. What do y'all got against bakery stuff? I don't like fruit. I cannot vape fruit all day. After about an hour, I'm like,
What's
yeah, I
the
don't want this
profile of
anymore.
it? Pat, the best way I can describe Dorky Stud is a really sweet tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what was in there. I think there's some red oak in there. I don't know if they use Turkish tobacco or not.
I'm hungry.
I don't know what flavors they used, but it was absolutely delicious to me. I love vaping that stuff, and I can't even freaking get it anymore. It really gets on my nerves. You're hungry. Granola's near impossible. Yeah, what's that company that makes granola that we really like?
Yogi.
Yeah, Yogi. That granola is freaking good.
Mm-hmm.
One of the granolas.
They gotta have just
are
a straight up
couple.
granola flavoring, don't they?
Oh, there's Wendy's list. Holy crap, Wendy.
See, blackberry custard to me, blackberry always has a very, I don't know if you can consider it a gamey flavor when you're talking about fruit, but if there was a gaminess to fruit, blackberry's got it. But like all the cereal flavors, they all want to do Fruit Loops, and they're all freaking, they taste like lemon pledge. So I've got one that Jen made at Higgy's that is Frosty O's that tasted like frosted Cheerios, and that's
Now,
pretty good.
Eddie, let me ask you this. I see that Wendy
has.
has 7 pages of flavors on there. Is there any juices that Wendy ever makes that goes, hey, I'm not putting this on the site? Like, she wants to keep it for herself or something? Or just every one of those that y'all make on the channel, does it go up on e-liquid recipes? That's what I want to know. I thought I was under the assumption of every juice that y'all make, whether it be a tweak of another recipe or not, I thought that every one she did got posted up there, which is pretty cool. Because a lot of people have suggestions for different types of e-liquids, and they end up making one, and it's either good or bad. If it's good, hey, it goes up on the site. If it's not good, then they don't put it up there.
But they're all fruit.
I don't think they're all fruit. She posts them all thanks to Mila. So
every
that's
time
good.
we've watched, whatever they're making is something fruit. It's just fruit. Fruit. I don't want something that's straight fruit. I don't like that. I want bakery. It's got to have something bakery in it.
They got a show Monday. We need to be like, look, y'all been doing fruit now for like the last year and a half.
Yeah, break out of your comfort zone. Give us some bakery recipes.
Let's do something else. And obviously it can't have cinnamon in it, so we got to find something without cinnamon in there.
Well, you know, Wendy can be a passive observer and let Demille and Addie mix the ones that she doesn't care for.
That's
majority rules 2 out of 3.
You're so right about that, timekeeper. As far as happy accidents, I made a juice one time. If I could replicate that, the problem is I didn't write it down, which was so stupid. And we only made a 30 ml bottle of it. I froze. Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Oh, and Junk Higgy sells the flavorings, so you can get the concentrates and make it yourself.
I'm still frozen. What the hell's going on with my camera?
So you can buy the concentrate and make it however you want. Yeah, you're frozen. Making a horrible face. I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
There we go. I think I'm good now. I don't know why my camera decided, screw it, I'm out. My camera just decided, yeah, it was done.
Take a look at that gift basket. Tell me if there's anything in there I could eat right now.
Wow, that just totally screwed up.
I don't know. I don't know what you were saying. I'm hungry. I got snacks on the brain right now.
As far as accidents happen, yeah, that juice that I made, we made a 30 ml bottle, and I don't know if you remember Billy. He actually made some mods that he sold for crazy high prices. They were handmade. I forgot what they were called, but he came out with his own juice line. And while really, did y'all hear that? Clip that.
No, they
Her
didn't
big
hear
ass
shit.
burp.
Shut
Anyways,
up. Keep going.
we made a version. Okay, you got Nilla Nuts, you got Nilla
I don't
Please,
think
right?
so, Dolores.
We made a version of Nilla Please that was so good. I don't know what I changed. I was like, let me try mixing up some stuff and see what happens. I know I bumped up the flavors on something, and it ended up being so good. We vaped the entire 30 ml bottle in like 15 minutes. We
Exactly,
blew through that juice. I was like, damn, that's good. And he was like, oh, hell yeah. And he's vaping like a .07 or something, just vaping his butt off on a mech mod. And I'm vaping something with a dripper also. And that juice was gone. And I was like, why didn't I write that down? Why?
Cheesy poof dust.
I don't have no cheesy poof
I haven't
dust on my
seen the
face.
bucket of cheesy poofs in a long time. I'm starving. I get a buzz and then I got the munchies and I want to gnaw on stuff. What's in the gift basket?
Awesome, Addie. Thank you so much, sir. You are a definite help to the entire vape community, not just myself, but I appreciate what you do, Eddie. And thanks again for the K Fund. I can't thank you enough. I now feel like I'm a member of the elite group to have an Eddie K Fund.
He has been vaping the shit out of it and going, look, the juice level hasn't even dropped. Look at it again. Try it. Here, vape
It's still above the glass.
I know, yeah.
I'm like vaping the bejesus out of this thing and it's staying up there. I'm like, how long is it going to take for this? The batteries are lasting forever too because it's a lower wattage. I mean, I'm at 30 watts. And
your excitement is contagious. You know, you just get so excited about things. It's adorable.
Well, you get excited about some stuff, and you got to be excited.
I don't really get excited about too much, but you get super excited. You're just like,
Addie,
I'm down here at a 1, and you're like at a 10 all the time. Yeah.
I can actually build a K Fund, Dolores. I used, if my shows didn't get deleted from VU Live, as well as all the ones that I did back on Vapors TV, which that's where I originally started back on Vapors TV. I was building K Funds and freaking
Why do we have to go back in time?
Those little things.
You can do it now. Yeah.
I mean, I was the little coils that
I know what you mean.
The pro whatever coils.
Pro tank coils.
Yeah, pro tank.
Yep.
I was building those and K Funds and all the old stuff that people still enjoy to this day, even though all this new stuff has come out. People still like vaping.
Maybe you need to go back and redo some of those old shows.
Redo the old shows?
Yeah. You keep talking about a throwback show, but you throw back for like 5 minutes and then you move on to new stuff.
I'm not going to destroy the build that's in here while it's still
No, but
fresh.
you can wait.
I'll wait. I will rebuild the K Fund for you guys. There's a lot of ways. I've got
one around here somewhere, Becca. I don't do mouth to lungs, so I used it for like 2 hours at a convention in Richmond after I had somebody build it for me and then decided it wasn't for me.
Well, a lot of people build K,
probably still got the original juice in it too.
The K Funds are I like going with the whole bunny ears way. I would pull my wick up and cut it even with the top of the chimney and then stuff the wick back down in there, which has always served me really well. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. I know the 510 pin in here is kind of Addie even put in his note that he's like, hey, don't over tighten the 510. It's fragile, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to do that. I've left the 510 alone actually, but why mess with something that's working perfectly right now? It's actually working perfect. I got no problems with it. I will vape. The battery level, look, it's still at 100%. I changed these batteries like 2 days ago, and it's still all the way full. And this is the old jelly box, and this is actually Munchkin's jelly box, but I'm vaping it anyway because I don't give a damn.
Is that where mine went? Okay.
Yeah, look, I have a jelly
I was
box right
looking
here.
for it earlier when John Q mentioned it. I'm like, I could have
Yeah.
sworn it was sitting up here. I didn't see
Munchkin's
it.
got the black one, I got the clear one, but hey,
And you had nerve to talk shit about me stealing your mod when you stole one of mine that you already owned.
that's the whole reason I stole it, is because you stole mine.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see.
The good thing about the mod that Munchkin's vaping on is it has smart load, which
It's
I
fancy.
talked about before.
Fancy.
It's a dual 18650, but you can throw the batteries in however you want, and it just freaking works. You don't have to worry about if the positive is up or down or whatever.
Even though until you get one of these mods, you'll never realize how much attention you do pay
What's
to
that
that
mod
because
called?
it's very difficult to
it's
check.
listed on the side. What's that mod called?
It is called the Max Free. So instead of the Free Max, it's the Max Free.
I thought it was the Maxus. The Maxus.
Maxus, yeah, Maxus by Max Free. This
There
is
you
for
go.
the Max Free, the Maxus.
So I'm working on something now for a friend. Apple, kiwi, strawberry, and blueberry. Ooh, look at that. Addie's constantly busy.
Addie, you got
Busy,
if you
busy,
send
busy,
it
busy.
to him, you got to send it along with a bag of dicks. Amazon sells them.
John,
really
yeah.
enjoys them.
You got to send it to John Q because he loves the bag of dicks.
He
He's-
does.
yeah.
You know you ate that bag of dicks, John Q. And surprisingly
And hello,
enough,
Cherokee.
searching for
I'm sorry.
a bag of dicks on Amazon doesn't really screw with your search recommendations too much.
Man, I see Dolores is posting links for Element Vape, and I'm like, damn it!
You don't need nothing. No, anyway, don't click Dolores's links. Y'all can, Scuba can't.
I can't. Even if I could, I can't. I do have a friend that 3D printed little dicks. There you
Well,
go.
John Q, I didn't use mine as a daily vape thing. So, yeah. And the tank that I was using was top airflow, so it didn't leak anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, the Juggernaut V2, the Intake Dual, the QP design, the Lethal, I think is top airflow. No, the Lethal is bottom airflow, isn't it? But that one hasn't leaked on me, and I don't know where I put the tank. I was vaping the daggum thing, and it's disappeared from me now. What I'm looking for, do I still VR? You know, Demillan, that's an excellent question. I haven't got on that thing in like a month now, and I do, but I just haven't had time to get on there. The main problem we have here with VR is you need a little bit of space. This house is like packed. There's no good
The main
room.
problem we have with the VR is as soon as we get off this show or as soon as I get home from work, we go play our other video games. So
That's
the
true.
main-
That's true.
Yeah.
I do still enjoy the VR. Don't get me wrong. I love getting on Wander and just going out.
Wandering. Yes.
Yeah, we
it's very
just
interesting.
wander. I do not love a bag of dicks.
You know what I like is, and I found a couple of them. I watched a 9/11 documentary on the VR, and I watched a World War II documentary on the VR, and it's the YouTube VR videos. But when you're in Oculus and you're going to the search menu, it's very difficult to find them. The 9/11 one, and this is a poor choice of words, was very cool is not right, but you were seeing it from her point of view. The documentary was about the last person that was pulled from the rubble alive. So it was 23 hours as her. So when you're stuck, they showed you stuck in the rubble where she was, and you could only see like a couple angles. You could move your head, but you couldn't see anything more than she could. But what was amazing is, I know we've all seen the pictures of the site from the top with all the rubble, and with the VR, you were on the ground looking at it from the ground up, and it was just overwhelming to see from that angle, because your perspective from the pictures that we saw on TV, your perspective was fucked up. You don't realize how large the debris piles were until you were looking at it from the ground. And it was really, really interesting. And it was like, neat is not the right word, because it definitely wasn't neat, but it's just amazing what they can do with that type of technology. The World War II thing was really cool because you were in a big black room.
You know, John Q, like
particles floating through the air. It was neat.
I don't think it's like that. It's not in the FU pile. The VR is kind of like something you come back and forth to every once in a while. Now, I don't know how much. I don't know how much DeMillan still plays hers. I saw it. It's still behind her on her little desk. There's various games that are really enjoyable that are fun to play on there. I would much rather get on and like watch a movie. Like, I want to get on there, watch a movie with like DeMillan and Timekeeper in the same movie theater. That would be badass. I'd love that. Where we could both, we could all three of us comment on the movie and be like, oh, that's bull crap or whatever. I want to do that.
See, I wouldn't want to watch a movie because it gives me a headache. I want to see more educational stuff. Like, what I would love is like a World War II documentary where they would take you around, because the one that I watched was just about D-Day and the beach landing in Normandy, right? What I want to see is where they take you around to the different sites. I want to walk through the forest in Belgium at Bastogne. I want to see all the different locations. That would be super cool. I want to see the educational stuff. That stuff is what I find interesting and would keep me enthralled. I mean, Wander is cool for about an hour, but it starts to give me a headache and I lose interest.
Of course I lost. But yeah, I don't think.
Yes, Star thing.
I mean, the educational part, I like that. There's a lot of 360 videos. I want to in the future.
No, they got her out, John Q. She was the last one. 23 hours she was in there, and they got her out.
And I've already talked to Munchkin about. I really want a 360 camera, which eventually I'll end up getting one. But once I get a 360 camera, I can post a. I can post an actual 360 video, and for the people that have the VR, that's going to be bad to the bone. You put on your VR and watch a 360 video, it is just awesome. I can't wait to do that.
I don't know how to find that stuff, DeMillan, because when you go search, you can search YouTube and you look VR videos or 360 videos, and I can't seem to find that kind of stuff. Or I'll find, you can swim with sharks. Sharks are, I mean, that was cool, but how many fucking videos? I want the educational stuff. I want the
educational channel. I want the educational channel.
If they had Discovery Channel, Discovery Channel like it used to be before it went all bullshit reality shows. The old Discovery Channel. And a couple of the nature ones, Dolores that asked about the nature videos? Yeah. They're not, I don't want to say they're not interactive, but it's just still framed photos. So like the one that I watched about World War II was kind of an active video that you were part of, where the nature ones are just still frame pictures. Still frame
Smithsonian World War II home movies in color. There you go. See, Eddie's wife found something. That's cool.
That would be cool. See,
Frankenheiser.
I love. Why? Okay, that sounds really weird to say. I love World War II. No, I don't love it because a lot of people died, but I'm fascinated by it. I want to hear the stories. I like watching the documentaries and hearing stories and the different parts from the different countries, and I just think it's fascinating.
I watched 2 movies lately in VR. Free Guy, which is one that I bought, and it was pretty good. But Ready Player One in VR was freaking awesome. I like that movie. I've watched it at least 3 or 4 times in VR. I'll watch it again. It's really cool to watch in VR. As long as you got a decent set of headphones that actually, so you can get immersed in it, it's the best way to watch a movie. It just is. Walk on the Moon. Somebody said something a minute ago that made me think about something. And I don't remember what. Romance in the Bone in VR.
I didn't even have to look to know that was John Q that said that.
Yeah, that was John Q, of course. Yeah, Ready Player One in VR. It's nothing like watching the movie on just a normal screen. If you watch it in VR, it's freaking awesome. Pat, how are you doing, buddy? Is your health okay and everything? I know you just popped in to say hi and stuff, but I got to check on you, bud. I don't see you in chat much anymore. I just want to make sure you're okay. You're fine, Pat. You're welcome here anytime, bud. Don't worry about that. I got the new Halo. Halo Infinite. Been playing it a little bit. Still mainly focused on Fallout, of course. But there's a lot of new cool games on Xbox right now, which I'm enjoying.
Are there really? Because I've looked through Game Pass, and there's nothing really that sparks my interest.
You don't. Well, of course you're not gonna like Forza Horizon 5.
No, I don't like racing games.
You see, yeah, you're not gonna.
And I don't like sports games.
Well, then yeah, Halo's not gonna be for you. You don't like going and shooting people, so I don't play that much Halo, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. I think they did a good job on it. I got to try this Dorky Stud recipe just to see if it's even close to the original. If it's close,
well, you'll have to check.
Good. There's a couple flavors we don't have.
Our ingredient list.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I have red oak. I know I have red oak for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I bought Turkish tobacco, but if not, we can get that and we can get the other stuff to go along with it and see how it turns out.
I can tell you if we have it. If I can remember my login.
Eddie's got all the cool results in there. I like that.
Oh, look, I'm already logged in. Turkish tobacco, you said?
Yeah, Turkish tobacco.
See, one thing we're not doing, yes, we have TPA, Turkish tobacco, is we are not updating it when we run out of a flavor.
That's true. Well, we haven't really run out of anything yet that I know of, but we can definitely do that. So the Turkish tobacco and the red oak we have, but some of the other flavors that go along with it, I don't know. Madagascar bourbon vanilla, Bavarian cream. I know I have dulce de leche. And then ethyl maltol, which is just sugar, sweetener. Basically. Yeah, just sweetener.
We have super sweet, so.
Yeah.
Or whipped cream or whatever.
I can't see. I don't know what they had in that original version, but I just don't think that it's going to come close. There's no reviews on it, so it's kind of hard to You know, if somebody came up there and said, "Oh my God, this is like identical to the original," that would give me more hope and, you know, make me want to go make it. But yeah, 23% is high. You are right about that timekeeper. Was it a total of 23%? Holy crap, 754. That's almost 10. That's 9. Let's see, 7, 2, 1. That's 10. 19. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a lot of percent right there. Damn, that's a lot of percent. 23% right there. That's a lot. But it's because it's multiple flavors, but that's still a lot to, you know, break it down. I don't know, that seems like a lot. Usually I try to limit stuff, even if I'm making my own juice, I try to limit below 20%. If it goes above 20, that's too much, man. It's just too much. You make all your juices with a high flavor? You know, Creed, I guess it's just technically basically up to the individual. If you like that, most juices flavor around 10%. Dolores, I would say most juices are below 20%. Like this one, this clone recipe goes to 23, which is that's a little bit high. Most everything, even Nilla nuts, that's got a high percentage also, but it's not no damn 23%. I'm out of drink again? For shame.
Uh-oh.
That's not right. I shouldn't be out of drink.
It's not right.
I mean, my whole intro was like, hey, add this and this and you get super drink, and I'm out of it. Damn. I'm disappointed that our mailman did not show up. So now I have to be all freaking anxious and stuff about the mail coming tomorrow. Because
you don't need to be anxious, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen, whether or not, I mean, just being anxious changes nothing. So let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, but it has screwed me up. That's why I was making mistakes all day today.
Yeah, well, like I told you, the stress that you're dealing with is what I deal with on a daily freaking basis, as far as everything else that I have to worry about. So you'll be all right.
And get cheesy balls. You're right, John Q.
We have no more cheesy balls. He ate all the cheesy balls.
Yeah,
I might have to eat crackers and tapenade.
We do have to go back to the store. We're probably gonna hit Sam's Club again, and get some more.
No.
No.
Tomorrow, okay, we can't. We need to go grocery shopping for Thanksgiving tomorrow. We can't get any of that at Sam's Club. I need a bag of potatoes, and I need a turkey breast or a turkey. I don't need 8 turkeys, and I don't need a case of potatoes. So we don't need to go to Sam's Club.
They do bulk on some stuff, but you don't have to buy 8 turkeys. All right.
They're not but they don't. Hey. Look, okay, we can't buy everything I want to get for Thanksgiving at Sam's Club. You know, I only need
get a
2
really
cans.
Big bag of rice, though, and
I
a
only
really
need
big bag of
2
sugar.
cans of green beans. I don't need a case of green beans or a 3-pound can of green beans. You know, I need French fried onions. I don't need a 3-pound jug of French fried onions.
Cloud Checker, that would make sense, but I don't know for sure that that's what it's called. But it seems like it lines up. Why wouldn't it be called the Rainmaker? If the Indian chief, if it's got an Indian chief on it, you would think they might call it the Rainmaker. It seems right, but that doesn't make. I mean, I would look up the Rainmaker mod to see if the picture's right. That
exactly, John Q. I mean, you just sit there and snack on that tub. But at the Dollar General, they got that tub of cheesy balls for like $4 freaking. So
4 hours to drink a beer. Well, King Cobra, I obviously that's not me because I can blow through this. This is my third one. This will be my third
4
one.
hours to drink a beer.
That would, yeah.
First of all, you could fit like if you didn't put any ice in that cup, and if you put ice in your beer, you're a freak of nature. But if you put beer in a cup like his with no ice, you could probably fit at least 3 in there. It doesn't keep it that cold for 4 hours for one
yeah, I
beer.
believe
That's-
this is a 44 ounce. This is not your normal 32 ounce stainless steel. This is a 44 ounce.
Yeah, no, mine
So-
mine is 32 ounce. His is bigger.
Yeah, this is much wider. This one holds a lot. I've had this cup for a long time.
Because you don't use the cup that I bought you that's all pretty and blue. You use that regular old boring
I
stainless
like
steel.
this one because it's big.
You don't like the one I bought you?
Go big or go home. I can't find that one. I don't know where the hell it went. Be honest
The
with
last time I saw it was on the floor underneath your bedside table.
you. Well, maybe that's where it is. It disappeared.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
If you used it, you'd know where it was.
What all kind of chocolates in this mystery bag?
I don't know. That's why I told you to look in the gift bag and see what we have to snack on. I know there's tapenade in it, which is good unless it's got onions in it. Then that's not good.
This bag is so huge.
Which tapenade, if you don't know, is like olive oil and different types of olives chopped up and
it
spices.
has
and stuff.
cookies and what is that? Dip mix.
Scotch. Ooh. Now, I may be wrong about scotch. The only time I drank scotch is I ordered a rusty nail at a restaurant and learned really quickly why it's called a rusty nail and decided that I don't like scotch. I've never tried it outside that because I don't want to buy it and hate it. So I know there's chocolate in there, and the lemon cakes you actually have to bake, which is kind of bullshit. Thanks, Chuck.
You have to bake them? What the
Giving me
hell?
something I gotta fucking bake. You know? Yeah, it's a lemon cake mix, I believe.
Okay, I have it. Oh my
Now
god!
I noticed that he put it was from him and the gang. So I'm wondering if that's Chuck, Kevin, Ryan, it's all of them because I have an agent, right? So the agent, he has a property management, so I have him, and then his ex-son-in-law sends me his work, and then his other son is a loan officer, so we get all their stuff. So I guess that covered all 3 of them in one gift basket.
I took the bow off.
So
and
do I
it
have
had
to
a
thank
damn-
the rest of them?
How do I take the bow off and it's still got a freaking
Well, because part of it's just
zip tie on there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, this is all stuck together. So look at this. Yeah, there we go. We got a whole bunch of stuff just all stuck together.
Yeah, I
Lemon-
don't know, John Q. All I know is I know why they call it a rusty nail now, because that's what it tasted like
This
going
is
down.
English tea number 1. Lemon cakes and I don't know.
100 ounces. Jesus.
I don't know what
That's
this
a
is.
big ass
It
bug.
says
I
it's
want a
dip
bug,
mix.
not a bug. Well, okay, it's like multiple things stuck together, so unhook it. What's
My
the
camera
small
froze
bottle?
again.
It's not frozen for me. I see you moving.
Now it's moving again. I don't know why the camera froze. What is this big fixing? Man, they stuck
tea.
everything together. Good Lord.
See, and Drambuie tastes like black licorice, right? 'Cause
Traditional
maybe that's what I
traditional
didn't like.
cream crackers.
See, that's to go with the tapenade.
White chocolate truffles.
Yeah, you can have those. I don't like white chocolate. White chocolate's a lie.
What the hell? Whole mixed olives, bistro style.
Ooh, I like bistro. I like olives.
Bistro. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's some.
Ugh, Drambuie. Gross.
This is a big box of iced almond cookies.
Ooh, yummy. You're gonna have to bring all of that up with you.
I'm trying to. I'm
The
almost.
vodka can stay downstairs. Just bring me the snacks.
It's just stuck together. I don't know what.
White chocolate is a lie. There ain't
All
no
of
chocolate in
pesto
white chocolate.
tapenade.
Tapenade. Yeah. Tapenade. So pesto, that means it has
Here's some
basil in it.
fruit-filled pastries. Here's a couple of pieces of chocolate.
White chocolate. I wouldn't say white chocolate's nasty.
Yeah, white.
Cobra, you should try the white chocolate and orange M&Ms. Those are actually really good.
These are milk
just-
chocolate caramel.
Yummy. I just find the term white chocolate to be disingenuous because white chocolate is not chocolate. It's fucking cocoa butter. There is no cocoa in it whatsoever except for the cocoa butter, which I don't think is actual cocoa. Pomegranate hard candies.
I think that's
Interesting.
it. Let me see what this pomegranate hard candies has got in here.
You
Ooh, look at that.
really? All right, old man. Let me
just-
check out the hard candies.
I must see if these are.
You go right for the hard candies. Bless your heart.
I must see if it's any good. You know, I have to check.
No, white chocolate is a lie, John.
This was Godiva.
It's fucking cocoa butter.
This is Godiva chocolate. Whatever this is with the truffles.
There ain't no vanilla in white chocolate. It's cocoa butter and sugar. What is that? What do you got? Those the truffles?
This is the hard candy.
And Dolores says, "What about bringing the cookies to QB? I think you should bring the cookies to me."
There's plenty of cookies.
I need you to look at the tapenade and tell me if there's onions in it.
Okay.
It ain't racist. It's just gross. Well, I mean, it has its
Ingredients.
applications, but
Olives, green and black,
exactly, RS.
mustard, garlic, sunflower, oil, basil, and black pepper. No onions.
Ooh, yay!
This tastes
All
like
right.
a sweet version of a cough drop.
Sweet version of a cough drop.
It's actually
so a
pretty
cough
good.
drop and then
The hard
one
candy, it's like a piece of candy.
Well, it is candy.
It's good though. They put
I meant to get into that today, but I kept getting sidetracked and it never happened. So you got to open it.
tape on every damn thing.
That's a nice gift basket, and I don't know what the hell prompted. Now it could be that I've closed 6 of his refinances in 2 weeks for him. But
That
not white
probably has a
chocolate
lot
time.
to do with it.
well, on the second 3 that are closing on Tuesday, I gave him a discount too. So yeah,
Ah,
Grand
Just-
Bowie is vile. It's nasty.
I'm not gonna open the olives because, yeah,
No, don't open the olives. Just bring up the crackers and the tapenade because that sounds. I mean,
the crackers. Wait, which? Oh, there's a big box of cookies,
it does taste great, John Q. It's just not chocolate.
fruit-filled pastries.
He's
Okay.
gonna bring it all upstairs
So,
with him in 10 minutes.
You want
anyway, so-
these crackers, traditional
I
cream
want-
crackers?
No, what I want you to do is take that stupid filler out of that basket, put everything back in, and bring the whole thing up with you.
Damn it! Do you know how difficult that's gonna be? That's a lot of filler.
Well, timekeeper, white
There's the
chocolate is
filler.
cocoa butter and sugar.
Right,
Here,
there's more
let's
filler.
look it up.
Man, why didn't they just? They put a lot of filler in this basket.
All right, so white chocolate is traditionally a combination of cocoa butter, lecithin, milk, sugar, and vanilla. So technically it does not qualify as chocolate because cocoa butter is derived from cocoa beans, but does not contain the cocoa solids that define chocolate. So it is not chocolate in any way, shape, or form. It's just a sweet white wax.
A sweet white wax.
Look, okay, so if y'all ever see them in the store, white chocolate, orange M&Ms are really, really good. But I take offense to the fact that they call it white chocolate. Now, whatever the fuck else they want to call it, cocoa butter orange M&Ms doesn't sound, because when you think of cocoa butter, you think like lotion, right? You know, not food. But yeah, it's not chocolate. It doesn't taste anything like chocolate. Doesn't have anything to do with chocolate. No, it's a lie. But the white chocolate and orange M&Ms are actually really good. Now, I don't think it tastes like sour milk. It just doesn't taste anything like chocolate. So what the teenage body could be slathered in white chocolate because cocoa butter. I don't know where your mind is at, John Q, but I'm not thinking of teenagers slathered in cocoa butter. I'm just saying, when I think of cocoa butter, I think of lotion that you'd put on your. Well, they're not really M&Ms. They don't have peanuts in them. It's just an orange filling with a white chocolate shell, and they were like for $1 at Dollar General, so they're really good. Well, good night, Creed. Enjoy yourself. The lack of chocolate is what makes white chocolate the best chocolate. It's not chocolate. It's only related to chocolate because it's got the word cocoa in it. Now, Wally, it's not that kind of fruit. It's a really mild. It's a very you know what it tastes like? You know the Flintstones push pops, the orange creamsicle push pops. That's what the white chocolate and orange M&Ms taste like, is little tiny creamsicle candies. So if you don't think of it as an M&M, think of creamsicle candies, it's on point. They're actually really good. It's not that strong of a flavor like a Skittle, and they're not chewy like a Skittle. It does melt in your mouth. But they're good, and I'm not a fan of white chocolate. Like a white chocolate candy bar. Who wants to eat that shit? No, not me. But the white chocolate M&Ms are pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they gotta call it. Yeah, Cocoa Jizz probably is not a good marketing strategy. I can't imagine that would sell well. So they have to come up with some kind of name. I mean, what else would they call? I mean, they could have started out with never calling it white chocolate and just called it something else entirely, and nobody would have been the white, but it's not chocolate. Doesn't taste anything like chocolate. The texture is chocolatey. It covers things. It has the same consistency as chocolate when you bite into it, but it's a candy shell. It's not chocolate. It's a lie. But I'm certainly not calling it Cocoa Jizz. Well, there's a cookie that I don't know if y'all got a Tropical Smoothie Cafe, but they used to have cookies there. They were called Paradise Cookies or something. But they were cookies with chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, macadamia nuts. Those were really, really good. I like white chocolate chips in cookies.
Oh my goodness.
Just because it's something different and it's sweet. It's still not chocolate though.
You know, I repaired the bottom bathroom toilet with a new filler thing, but it's not filling up because I went to flush it and it was like, nope. So I may have to replace
They
it
don't
again.
make toilet parts like they used to. They're all cheap
Apparently
and
not.
they give out quickly.
I didn't buy the cheap
You know how many
one, though.
times I've repaired that frickin' toilet downstairs?
See you, Cloud Chucker. Sorry I don't have nothing new, but
Good
hell,
night, Cloud Chucker.
I can't freaking order anything because nobody will ship to me, which is terrible, man. That's a terrible thing.
It's terrible, terrible.
I'm going to actually have to email some of these companies like, hey, send me some of
You
your
didn't
products.
take out the
'cause-
damn trash, did you? You didn't take out the trash.
No, I didn't take out. Why was I supposed to take out the trash?
Wally said, you know, things are bad when the host goes to take out the garbage mid-show. He went and made a drink.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
went and
bad?
made-
Is it really bad? You think it's bad? I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
made a drink and I had to use the bathroom because I was full.
White chocolate's got all the taste and texture of a candle. In fact, I would rather eat a candle. I've had some candles that smell pretty good. You know, it might be a toss-up, but
We still have a ring candle that we haven't even begun to burn yet.
no, we haven't. Because I know you're gonna try to burn it and melt all the wax early just
No,
so you can
I'll-
get to the ring inside.
I'll let it go for a little while.
No, you won't. You're
Uh,
well, they're not plastic, John Q. The last one that I bought was aluminum, but the bar that you hook the chain to that lifts the plunger up was so thin that if somebody pushed the handle down too hard, it would freaking bend. Or get this, it would spin all the way upside down. And it's just, yeah, it was. And it's not like I bought the cheapest one they had. I bought what they had. And it was ridiculous. Because people are like, I flushed your toilet, something went wrong. Yeah, you flushed it a little too hard. You spun the entire handle in a complete 360.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make some peanut
Have
butter
y'all ever had
fudge.
Divinity? What do you think of Divinity? That's just like puffed fucking sugar.
I'm gonna use white chocolate in my next mix just because. There you go, timekeeper. Hell yeah.
Like timekeeper's like, fuck you. White chocolate all the way.
Check
Good
out
idea.
reship. I may do that, Cherokee. I'm hoping that the Element, I mean, because I order from Element a lot. I know I can order from China, but by God, by the time I get it, it'll be a month later. That's like 4
It's
shows
going to be
later.
like Christmas over and over for you again because you'll forget.
I want the G-Class V2. And I don't know where Jazzy
Not
is,
me.
but by
I
God,
eat real cheese. Scuba likes
it.
that fake weird orange shit. I prefer real, actual, honest to goodness cheese.
Vector turned his ass on by himself.
Yeah, because you had him turned off too long. He said, fuck you. I'm coming on and I'm going to come visit you.
I turned
He turned
Vector
off Vector because he was irritating him and trying to come out on the desk and say hi while he was playing his video game.
Oh, he wants me to give him a fist bump.
Well, you better pay attention to him, or I'm going to take him back to work.
He was like, you know what? You had me turned off long enough. I'm going to reboot my damn self. And that's what he did. He just freaking... That's crazy. Don't trust Vector. I know, right, Timekeeper? It's bad enough that it's like $8 a
Divinity
month.
is the fruitcake of candy. I'll eat like one, and that's enough.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
getting a
just
little
like
better. It still
puffed
has a
sugar.
weird lemony taste to it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I had in here to make it taste lemon. I didn't put any lemon.
Apparently,
bacon.
something lemon. You did have the lemon pound cake.
You
Jamil
know,
wants to know what you think of Tony B's Pulse AIO.
I haven't really looked at it, DeMillan. I know that he came out with it, and Tony comes out with a lot of stuff here lately. It's an all-in-one. I'm gonna have to look at it, DeMillan. I haven't seen it. It's probably pretty good, but I couldn't tell you. I have not looked at anything on the specs of it or anything. I like, some all-in-ones are great. If it's an all-in-one that
Jesus,
like,
where's all this hair coming from?
I mean, all-in-one to me, hey, I want you to be a squonker, a freaking mech mod, a regulated mod, and everything all built into one. There you go. That's all-in-one for me. Make it a real all-in-one. Make it do every damn thing. So you can run stock coils or rebuildable coils. You know, I want something that does that. Get the vessel tank for it though. Yeah, I'll have to look. It's like a billet box. Yeah, billet boxes, you know, they've been around a long time. I still got my old one. Mine's from way back, so it takes the small ass battery, the 18350. I can't even put a good sized battery in the damn thing. So it literally, if you build a higher coil, you can hang it up with that freaking thing wherever my billet box is. It's somewhere on that stand. But yeah. I never thought I would need anything above 30 watts. I really thought 30 watts. Yeah, I'm good.
When I got my Pravari, I'm like 15 watts, shit. This is all I'll need, a Pravari and a Cardo tank. I'm set. I don't need anything other than this. This is more than what I'll ever vape.
Ooh,
It's
it takes
perfect.
a 21700. I like that, DeMillan. If it takes a 21700, I like that. I'm not going to be able to buy the damn thing. But fine. We're already past time. Holy crap.
Yeah, DeMillan's trying to pull the old switcheroo on you and ask you about stuff at the last minute.
Hey, that's all right. DeMillan can pull the switcheroo.
And I let her.
The Pulse
I am
bottom.
hungry, though.
I don't think that's it, Dolores. I don't think that's his new one. He's got a new one that's all-in-one. I don't think that's it. That's his normal Pulse X bottom feeder screw. I have one of those. I'm scared to even look to see if they ship to me because I know better because they don't ship to me. They have a thing down here. Do we ship to you? Zip code check. You click on that link and then I put in my zip code and it goes, screw you. We don't ship to you.
Who the hell hires a plumber to install a water heater? Jesus. All right.
We're sorry. We don't serve your zip code. Well, there you go. I'm screwed still. Scuba is a pulse mod with a borrowed tank. The green one looks sick. Plastic mods melt.
They do.
Yeah. Is that the new one? The Pulse X? I thought he had one called a AIO. It wouldn't be called the Pulse X. These reviews are from back in 2019, so I would say this is not the right mod. There's no way because it's brand new.
No, Dolores, they do if you're Andre and try to pulse your coils on a $200 boxer mod and it melts right there in your face.
He got it. What'd he get? Breeze? What am I missing? Damn. Facebook told me DeMillan isn't her real name. I was shocked. Thank you, Darn Thing. Maybe that's the right one. From 3F Vape, of course, so I can order it from freaking China for $90. Damn it, man. Ooh, it's blue. Damn it, Darn Thing. You know how to get my ass, don't you? You're like, let me show him the blue one. Fucker. Damn it, frosted blue. Look at that. Oh, look at the RBA section for that thing. I like that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It's a pre-order? Fuck. You know, I've met Tony B quite a few times in person. I should be like, Tony, hook a brother up. I will buy the mod. Just ship it to me faster than freaking 2 months from now. But yeah. It's $69 if you sign into 3F8. I'll look it up. That does look interesting to me. I like the fact that it's got a rebuildable section. I'm all about rebuildable, man. And the fact that it's like that and it has a little rebuildable section, I like that. Damn, y'all gonna make me spend money. I'm trying not to spend money.
No, you're not.
I'm trying not to, but you know,
Have you ever tried not to spend
it
money?
happens. He only announced it. Look, I made it post up on the channel. It's not out until December. Damn it, man. Well, crap. Isn't everything gonna come out into freaking December? We got November going on right now. Obviously Thanksgiving's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I still will not miss a show because I am awesome like that.
Well, your show is the day after Thanksgiving, so.
Right. Which is Black Friday. That's the day.
And
man.
we ain't got no fucking money to go shopping on Black Friday. It's not like, oh, it's November. We've got a sudden influx of fucking money.
I can buy a new TV.
We do not need a new freaking TV. We've got plenty of TVs that work just fine. We don't need a new TV.
I need a TV that does 120.
No, we don't. The TVs work just fine. We don't need a new TV. Anyway, no, you don't need anything.
All right, guys, I guess we're done. I didn't get to build anything tonight, which is unfortunate. Maybe by next week, I'll find something. Maybe if I got to go to my local vape shop, we're going to try to go out this weekend because we got to go shopping anyway.
We're not going to try. We got to, or we're going to be not eating shit for Thanksgiving.
There you go. So we're going to, maybe I'll get some video of Munchkin trying to cook, which ought to be awesome.
Excuse me?
I hope y'all have a absolutely awesome Thanksgiving and you get to get together with all your kinfolk and friends, which is the most important part, I think, of Thanksgiving. Vector, get your ass back up there. Vector is something serious.
Yeah, he's coming after you for talking shit about my cooking because I could not cook for Thanksgiving.
I want to thank Addie again, once again, for my cave fun. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, brother. And
Shut up,
as far as you saying, hey, you know, thanks for what you do for the community. It has been my goal in life to do nothing but such. And I think you take it to the next level. I know I don't post a lot of advocacy stuff.
Try that again.
I'm trying, but you fill in what I don't post. So I appreciate what you do also. This is just damn good. I vape this before I go to sleep at night. It's a good mouth to lung. Whether you like or dislike Cinnamon Red Hot, it's just something that, you know, that just gets me by. Anything that keeps me off cigarettes, which I've never had any desire to go back. Oh, I need a cigarette. I've not had that desire whatsoever, which is awesome. I know a lot of people struggle with that.
He did junk you. He totally mocked my cooking.
I mocked your cooking. Well, you know.
No, I don't know. Please elaborate. We have time.
Getting Munchkin just to come down the stairs to even think about cooking is a chore.
Mm-hmm.
So
what time do I get home from work every night usually?
I'm not busting your balls about that. What you do for work is awesome, and you know, I'm sure your boss really appreciates it, even though he don't show it. Which if I was your boss, I'd be like kissing your ass. But eventually he will come to that point, I think. You do a lot for that company, and I don't even scratch the surface. So what I do is crap, but what you do is hardcore, and it's astonishing to me to see that the people that work with you don't even seem to realize that shit, but whatever.
No, they don't.
All right, guys, we're going to bump off here. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Make sure you visit with all your kinfolk and stuff. And we were going to catch you back here, right here, same time. Make sure, don't forget about Full Moon Show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Full Moon's channel. He's going to be playing games and stuff, which ought to be fun. I mean, we need some fun over the weekend, right? We need some fun. So go over there and check that out. And we will catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully I'll have something new. Maybe, maybe not. If we don't have something new, I'll do something. I'm going to build something next week, whether it be a damn RDA I already own or RTA I already own. I'm going to build something. Catch you guys next week. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate every one of you. And see y'all then. Bye.
See ya.